What up boys, welcome back to another video. So we got a lot of good response on my previous top 5 video, so I decided to do another one. So as the title claims, we're going to do a top 5 skinning farms. There's a lot of good skinning farms out there, and I often tell people to go and farm materials, but I don't necessarily mean like these like current content materials, because there's a lot of old materials that's really well, and it's going to sell faster than transmog items would. So if you're having a hard time farming transmog and you can't be arsed to farm like current content materials due to competition and maybe even low prices, then go and look at like old materials. Some of them are going to sell slowly, but it will always sell in the end. It's kind of like transmog, but they sell faster than transmog, and they give a higher gold per hour than most of the current farming methods. So I'm going to take a look, and the first one is going to be the good old Cobra scales. Now, if you take a look at the market value, it's absolutely insane. I managed to sell these for like 1,000 gold each on my realm, but it's bad. It's not bad because you get like way above a 20 per hour. So if you can sell them for more than 1,000 gold each, you're going to make serious gold. And people don't mind spending like 3,000 gold, 4,000 gold, like on some realms, because you only need 2 Cobra scales, like 2 of this material, in order to craft like 1 item. So for instance, we have the styling hat, like this one, which has a market value of 17,000 gold, but you only need 2 Cobra scales in order to craft it. So you buy these for 4,000 gold each, that's 8,000 gold. So you still have 9,000 gold profit on the head, like besides from the other materials though. But yeah, you get the clue. Like, people are willing to pay a lot of gold for the materials. There's so many people just standing on the auction house buying up material, and as long as they make some profit, they will craft it. So this one, the first one, that my number 5 farm when it comes to skinning, takes place in TBC Nagrand, and all the way on the west side of the map, like the Twilight Ridge. So we're going to be killing these snakes, the Twilight Serpent. So you kill these, you skin them, obviously, and you pray that you will get a Cobra scale. The drop chance on the Cobra scale is not actually that bad. I would recommend you to do it either on a druid or a leather/male user, simply because you have the boots, like the legendary boots or the gloves, that allows you to be turned into wisps, so you can move around faster. And it's going to make a big difference. If you have to mount up after every time you skin a mob, you're going to lose a lot of time doing it. So that was it for number 5. Moving on to the next one. Alright, so my number 4 farm is going to be Windscales. And the Windscale has a good value. They're worth like normally 600 gold, but right now they're 500 gold each, but there's only 17 on the auction house. So it's quite easy for me to buy out those and just like double the value and sell them for, as you guys can see, the EU average price, which is like 900 gold each. The difference between Windscales and the one that we just farmed, the Cobra scales, is that Windscales you can acquire more of them per hour, and they're used for like way different transmog items where you need like more than 2 at a time. So I like Windscales. I haven't really done them that much, and I've had good luck selling them. So the reason why Cobra scales is beneath Windscales is purely because I haven't farmed as much, and I sell more Windscales than I do Cobra scales. And it takes place right down here in Shadowmoon Valley, like all the way in the middle, like down south, alongside this edge. And you just gotta kill these guys, the Eclipsean Dragonhawks. So as I said in the previous one, definitely get yourself, oh, got a Windscale right away. Get yourself either like a druid or a guy with the legendary items, just so you can move around faster. And notice that I use the Darkmoon Firewater just so I can skin the mobs faster. It's gonna make a big difference. Like in the end, long term, you're definitely gonna notice it, and you will make way more gold per hour with the Darkmoon Firewater. So that is basically it. Just run around this entire place, like this mountain, I guess. Look for these Eclipsean Dragonhawks, skin the shit out of them. As you can see, I have 2 already. And just keep on going like that. Like, that would be 1,800 gold if I could sell them. And I'm not claiming that these will sell super fast. Like as I said in the previous farm, they don't sell super fast, but they will always sell. There's always going to be people who are too lazy to go out and farm them. And if they can spend a few thousand gold to buy the materials and craft it, and still make a few thousand gold profit, you're definitely going to do it. Like these guys, they just stand on the auction house all day long. They don't want to go out and farm if they don't have to. So it's a really good farm. So moving on to the next one. Alright, so farm number 3 is a farm that I absolutely love. Not only is it a skinning farm, but it's also a transmog farm. And it's Warbear Leather. So it takes place, you can farm the Warbear Leather different places, but I personally do it in Winter Spring because of the transmog. So it takes place, as I said, in Winter Spring, like around this area right here. And you just gotta kill these bears, the shark tooth mauler. And the cool thing about them is that they drop, well, you can skin them and get the Warbear Leather. The second cool thing is they drop like all the good transmog items. It's absolutely insane. The mob's level 53, 52, so they can drop like glorious and so on. Like the I've received so many good pieces while farming Warbear Leather. Warbear Leather is needed to craft 2 different items: the Warbear Harness and the Woolies. Woolies 16,000 gold market value. Chest 12,000 gold. The Warbear Leather is kind of strange. There's usually just some people leveling up, just posting the Warbear Leather for a few hundred gold each. I always buy it up and I repost it, usually at like 800 gold each, and it always sells because once again, people buy it, they use it to craft, and they make a better profit. Like they actually make a really good profit doing so. So, yeah, doing the Warbear Leather is really good. And you also get rug tide and all of that. But the Warbear Leather and the transmog is what you want. But as, like, from a just skinning perspective, there's definitely better farms than this. But you gotta take everything in consideration, like also the transmog, which in this case is the factor that makes it like my number 3 farm instead of my number 5 farm. So yeah, you guys should definitely go out and do this farm. I would really recommend it. It's actually quite fun to do as well. I don't think you guys are going to regret it. So moving on to the next one. Alright, so my second favorite skinning farm is actually a current content one. And we're going to go all the way up to Stormheim, and we're skinning these crabs. Like, you guys might remember this farm. This was like my favorite farm back in when Legion released. I made so much gold, it was absolutely insane. And it's so easy. Like, it was way better before the nerf server hop because you didn't have any problems jumping around whatsoever. But keep in mind that this farm is still really good. And basically what I do is I just pick whatever farm, like, and I take like world bosses and invasions in consideration. Like if there's a world boss or an invasion going on in up in Stormheim, I always pick this farm to do because it's so easy to server hop. And the price on the storm scale is not really that bad. You get a shit ton of the oddly shaped stomach. Sometimes you have to move like further up and pick like this pack of crabs, and you gotta go further down to pick another pack if you like have trouble to server hop. But it's not really that bad. If you guys download server hop again and you try to do it, you will notice that it's not really a big problem. And the spawn rate on these mobs is not bad. So it's not like you're going to have a lot of downtime from skinning mobs. And I did this not so long ago, and I got like 34,000 gold average. However, there's a lot of RNG involved. Like, it depends on how fast you can server hop, what time of day you do it on, like when is the most groups made. It really depends on the RNG when it comes to like BOE epics, BOE green items, the oddly shaped stomach, like what kind of materials are you going to get in the oddly shaped stomach, and the bloods and so on. But it's a really good farm that I'm definitely going to do probably until the next expansion. Like every now and then I go and do it just to get some quick gold because everything sells really fast. That's like the biggest difference from the previous 3 farms that I showed you guys, that this is current content materials and it sells almost instantly. So moving on to the next one. Alright, so my last and final and my best skinning farm is also a current content one, and it's going to be the Falco Sword farm right here in like the like all the way up north in Asuna, like going up to Valshara. We're going to kill these Falco Swords, and it's really good. You guys might remember my video a couple of weeks back where I tried this farm again to see like how good the old steady gold farms that we did in the start of Legion are they still viable? And we managed to get like 40,000 gold in just materials. That's going to sell really fast. I was really surprised, and I've done it a few times after that, because, I mean, if you're lucky and you get like a BOE epic as well, like maybe with Leech, you're gonna make even more gold. But it's just simply insane. The amount of mobs that you kill per hour is so good. And you gotta keep in mind that server hop is still functioning really, really well, because there's a lot of people using World Quest Helper to like help him form group and do daily quest. Like this one, they just search for a group and it's gonna be groups up. So you're gonna be able to server up into a lot of those groups, so you can just kill the mobs again. Like here, for instance, like this guy's just killing. He's not even skinning the mobs, so it's just free loot for a student. There's nothing better than free loot. I love free loot. Don't even have to do anything. But yeah, that kind of concludes my whole top 5 skinning farms. So if you guys have any similar ideas to this, like something you want me to try out, some other top 5 series maybe, then please let me know in the comment section, because I love to see what you guys want me to make a video about. And sometimes I need ideas from you guys, because I made so many videos that it can be hard to come up with new ideas by yourself. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And you can always subscribe to my channel if you want to watch more videos like this. And I will see you all in the next one. Until then, bye bye.